Hello my dear students, I am Shweta Gupta, your class teacher, and today I am going to start the revision for the annual examination. As you all know that we have covered till lesson 14 in our UT2 examination. So we will begin the revision from lesson number 15, right? And the topic of the lesson is measurement. So let us revise what we have learned in this chapter. First of all, we know what are the basic units. Let us revise what are the basic units for length, for mass or weight and for volume. So the basic unit for length is meter. The basic unit for mass or weight is gram, and the basic unit for volume or capacity is liter. Now let us revise what is the relationship between different units. So first of all, let us see the relationship between different units of length. So when we come across length, when we talk about length, we know that 1 meter, in 1 meter, there are 100 centimeters, right? Likewise, in 1 kilometers, there are 1000 meters, okay? So let us write this step below this. So 1 meter, there are 100 centimeter. Likewise, in 1 centimeter, there are 10 millimeter. Now, children, it is very clear from this relationship that 1 kilometer is a bigger unit and meter is a smaller unit. Likewise, meter is a bigger unit and centimeter is a smaller unit than meter, and centimeter is bigger than millimeter, right? And this is the relationship between the two units, and all of them are the unit of, all of these are the unit for measuring length, right? Now let us come to the unit of mass or weight. So in 1 kg we have 1000 grams. So kg or kilogram is the bigger unit and gram is the smaller unit. Likewise, for volume, we have in 1 liter, we have 1000 milliliter, right? So, liter is a bigger unit and milliliter is a smaller unit. Now children, as we all know that we have learned the conversion of different units, that is how to convert one unit into another unit. So there is one basic principle why we are doing the conversion of one unit to another unit. And what is that principle? That whenever we are changing a bigger unit to the smaller unit, we multiply. When we change a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we divide, right? So now children, let us solve some of the questions from this chapter in order to make your understanding more clear and more obvious. So let us begin the solving of the sums. So the first sum is, this is from exercise 15A, question number 1. Question number 1. And what is the question? Write in decimals. Now let's see how we will do. So we have one question, that is the first, let's do two parts from each question. So from question number 1, we are doing the first part, which is 5 millimeter. And you have to write, you have to change this 5 millimeter into centimeter, right? And you will write it in decimal form. When you will change it into centimeters, you will write that centimeter in decimal form. So let us see how we will do. So now children, we know the relationship between centimeter and millimeter. We know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. And it is clear from this relationship that centimeter is a bigger unit and millimeter is a smaller unit, right? But here we have to change millimeter to centimeter, right? So what we will do, we will write the same step like this. 10 millimeter makes one big centimeter, right? Now, since we are changing smaller unit to bigger unit, what we will do? We will do divide. That is the principle of conversion. So, if 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, so 5 millimeter will be equal to 5 divided by 10 centimeter. And now we can write 5 by 10 centimeter in decimal form as 0.5 centimeter. And this is our answer. 0.5 centimeter. So 5 millimeter is equal to 0.5 centimeter. And you know how to change the common fraction into decimal fraction, which we have already learned in chapter number 10 and 11, right? So this is the way, this is the common fraction and we have changed it into decimal fraction, right? So now let's do one more part of this question. So the another part is change 17 gram into kilogram, and you have to write the kilogram in decimal form, right? So let us see how we will change the 17 gram into kilogram. Now children, we all know that in 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. That is, in 1 kilogram we have 1000 gram, right? Now since the space is very less, we will do this question here. So in 1 kg we have 1000 grams, right? So this is the B part. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Now here we have to change again gram into kilogram, means smaller unit into larger unit. So we will write like this: 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg, right? Or small 1000 gram makes one big kilogram. Now we have to change, so 17 gram into kilograms. So we can say that if 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg, then 17 gram is equal to how much kg? How it will be? How many kg? It will be 17 divided by 1000, right? And this is equal to 0.017 kg, right? So our answer will be 0.017 kg. I hope you have understood how to change or how to write one unit into another unit in decimal form. Now let's do question number 2. The question number 2 is, the heading of the question is convert. So here you have to convert one unit into another unit. So let's see how we will do. So the first question is convert 5.7 meter into centimeter. Okay. So let's do this question. This is the A part, question number 2. So we have to convert 5.7 meter into centimeter. Now children, we know the relationship between meter and centimeter. Well, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. And it is very clear that meter is a bigger unit and centimeter is a smaller unit. So now again that principle which we have to use, which we have to apply in this question, that we know that we have to change 1 meter into centimeter, 5.7 meter into centimeter. So since we are converting a bigger unit into smaller unit, what we will do? We will multiply, right? So if 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, then 5.7 meter is equal to how many centimeters? Yes, we will multiply it by 100. bigger unit to smaller unit, we will multiply, right? So 5.7 meter is equal to 5.7 multiplied by 100, which is equal to 570 centimeter, and this is our answer. So 5.7 meter is equal to 570 centimeters, right? Now let's do the B part of question number 2. So in B part, what we have to do, we will change 2460 milliliter into liter. Okay, so how we are going to solve this question? Let's see. We know that small 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 big liter, and it is obvious that milliliter is the smaller unit and liter is the larger unit, right? So we have to change a smaller unit into larger unit. So again we will apply that principle, that is, whenever we are changing a smaller unit into larger unit, we have to divide. Okay, so if 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter, then 2460 milliliter is equal to 2460 divided by 1000, which is equal to 2.460 liter, right? So our answer is that 2460 milliliter is equal to 2460 milliliter is equal to, I will write this here, this way, this is equal to 2.460 liter. So I hope you have understood how to change how to convert one unit of measurement into another unit, right? So this way we come to the end of our revision session, and now let us do some of the questions for the homework. So I am giving you some questions for the homework which you are going to do on your own. So these questions are from exercise 15A itself. So from question number 1 you will do G part, H part and I part. From question number 2 you will do E part, F part, H part and I part. And from question number 3 you will do A part, B part, I part and J part. So this is your homework. So children, I hope you have understood, you have very well understood whatever has been explained in this revision session. And so now we have come to the end of our video lesson, and I hope you have enjoyed this video lesson. So thank you, my dear student.